good evening, race fans. How are we doing? Good. We are here for the Black Flag 10-minute sprint live on YouTube event, which is, and I apologise for the kids shouting in the background, that should be shutting up. Anyway, yeah, this is the Sardegna B Showdown, so all the settings of Sardegna B, any tires you like, no messing about, just some balls out racing really, every 20 minutes or so. Just wait for a few more to jump in the lobby and we'll get cracking. Right, we're going to get cracking. People will come as they will come and fill up the room. And I do apologise for any noise in the background because some people don't listen when you tell them to shut up. Right, let's have it. So, short qualifying session 1, hot lap qualifying, followed by 10 minutes of racing. As people jump in, it will get busier as we go. Don't know why my TCS is on 3, really shouldn't be up there. not bad quality-wise. Yeah, so then that, we don't even see what Roland's got yet. Oh, Roland coming in just behind me, so not bad actually from me. Only the 3 of us qualifying. Wait and see if anyone else is going to tick in. We'll find out now, shall we? Tick in. There we go. We'll give them 2 minutes. 2-minute warning, I think. Right, just waiting for 2 more drivers to tick in. Yellow Sausages and Kaka Lele. Are they going to do it soon? Right, Kaka Lele has got 2 seconds. Come on, dude. Right. Boom, let's do it. If we hang around waiting for people to tick in all the time, we'll never get a race done, will we? I'm going to race the first couple, and then once it starts filling up, I'm going to not. Simple as that. It's going to get feisty now, because there's some drivers in there that will definitely beat me. Making sure everything is back to where it should be. I don't know why it had me set up on different settings, but there we go. Oh, that was an awful start. Should be a bit easier on the soft tyres than it has been on the dailies, to be fair. I don't understand why on the dailies they have such a insistence on hard tyres and all that kind of palaver. Just let people race, man. My prediction here, G-Mac is going to be on pole, with Yellow Sausages second, TJ third. Don't know about the rest of them. I'll say that about them because I know how quick they are. I don't know about the rest of them though. Oh, here we go. Quali lap on soft tyres. Still have to lift on the softs there actually. Surprised, I thought you might be able to do that flat out on the softs, so actually. Here we go. Little lift to get around there, just to get the rotation. Sylvia behind's looking pretty darn racy. And across the line in 28 something, 28.5. See who else jumps in. TJ, there you go, 27.2. That's not bad actually. That's a good lap, TJ. Good lap, son. Give yourself a pat on the back, and then go around and see your new tranny, Miss Netherlands. I do realise we said tranny on a live stream, and I'm going to get shut down. Oh, not bad. Second on the grid. BFRTV, Mac. Never ever would have expected that. But there we go. You learn something new every day. Right, let's go. And we let's just get going. Let's just get cracking. A couple of Germans joining us in the group. We've got an American in. We've got that's Malaysian, isn't it? Good little spread. Good little spread. Right, let's have it. Do I fancy my chances here? No, I don't. Right, here we go. TJ's also in that 650S. Sylvia's a quick round here as well. Great start from G-Mac in that Mustang. Not a great start from me. I really need to be more aggressive in the first turns. Not quite that aggressive. Oh, he is very laggy. Look at that. Lag City. Shaking all over the place. It's like a... I was going to make a Parkinson's joke then, but I'm acutely aware that I will just get shut down by the haters. Here we go. Sylvia really put some pressure on. He's going to have a look up the inside. You have to give him space. He came up the inside of me there. Not a lot to do about that. Yellow sausages behind me. Okay, one lap down. Should be about 6 laps. G-Mac and TJ disappearing off up into the distance. Chris not having a great start, which is unusual for him. He's quicker than that. This Beamer of Roland having a little look at me. Be careful here. Some brake a lot later than I do. The problem is I haven't been short shifting this. That tens are very heavy on the brakes. Oh, just a little bit wide. My foot should have backed out a little bit there. Thought he might hold the inside line a bit, but he didn't. Is what it is. This goes on till 10 o'clock tonight. It does get a little bit more entertaining when I'm not racing and the lobbies get full and I start properly commentating. But first couple of races just get myself involved until we fill up. Oh, I had to break there because I just went all kinds of wrong. Now Chris is coming. Now he's going to get me as he starts to find his way in this racetrack. He's in the Super as well, which is a good car for this track actually. I was watching whoa, Greasy earlier. Couldn't think I was on soft tyres, would you? Driving like a big fat knob. This is why I commentate, folks. This is why I commentate. Because my driving skills are second to none. Meaning that, second to none meaning that I would come second in a race with no people in it. Right, let's try and do some proper driving now, shall we? Try and get it a half decent lap chucked in. I did a bloody 28 something in Manho Jerry didn't do that in qualifying. A lot of people join the room because the race is on, even though it's only a few minutes. They're so impatient, man. Right, let's see if I can tack onto the back of these guys. I need a couple of good laps there. We're almost halfway through. Yellow Sausages makes another place up ahead. I'll try and get this Beamer if I can. Yellow flag, is that an opportunity? Clearly not that good an opportunity because whoever it was that crashed is not crashed anymore. Still saying top three, G-Max still out in front of TJ. Mahongeri is still in third. He's still got the fastest lap, but that is a phenomenal lap. Phenomenal lap, my friend. Phenomenal. Now, why I changed down to second there, completely unnecessary. Could have changed back up at any time when I realised it was unnecessary though. Not fully switched on yet today. It's been a long, hard, hot day. Oh, that's a sideways Yellow Sausages! Not often I get the opportunity to overtake him on a racetrack, so I'll take that all day long. Right, lap 5. We've got 2 laps remaining, so it's 7 laps when we get in 10 minutes. That's not bad, is it? 7 laps. Probably 8 laps for those guys out in front. Maybe second is best there for the rotation, you know. Just don't seem to get the rotation in third. Do like this McLaren though, it's a fun car to drive. Despite the fact I'm not doing it any justice at all. Right, I've got a lap and a half to try and close these guys down. I can't see it happening, to be fair, but well, nothing to lose by giving it some beans, have I? I haven't really tested the extreme of the track limits yet. .28.0. Gone quicker. Not much though. 27.8 my fastest lap. It's like 2 seconds slower than that Mahonjeri geezer. But he still can't catch those two out in front. A little bit later on the gas there because it's that kind of J turn, isn't it? That caught me out a couple of times yesterday. Short shift the McLaren, my friend. Short shift it. Keep forgetting I'm in the McLaren. Oh! Final lap of the race. We haven't got any. Oh, that's a horrible penalty to pick up there, and I think Chris is going to maybe not. Yeah, horrible penalty pick up there. TJ takes the win over GMAC. GMAC's penalty hands it to TJ, so yeah, not too shabby. Good race from Tars. Up in 4th, Roland in 5th. Me in 6th, and yeah, the sausages in 7th as you would expect. Team race bonus, lovely jubbly, 14,000 of it. Very, very happy with that. Moving swiftly on. Let's cover the lobby back over. Let's let a few more people tick in. I'm going to untick myself. I think I'm not racing very well today. I'll let these guys get the racing done, get their race on, shall we say. No worries for that. Right. To a quick little shufty. Let's just go straight into it. 1 min. I've got a bloody keyboard here, idiot. Right, so quali 2 is about to begin. We'll get cracking and see who does what in terms of pace. Spectate mode. Let's get all the infos on and get rid of that. It's going to get really, really annoying changing that all the time, but here we go. So, everyone getting out there and getting involved. Lobby's already filling up nicely, which is very, very good. So, TJ went out last time, so he's got to be the favourite for this particular one. It'll be interesting to see if he can do it. Oh, a little touch there on this outlap. But let's have a look at nationality. So, GMAC, obviously from, he's not really from Great Britain. He's actually a Mongolian refugee. Some say that he is directly, well, I say everyone's directly descended from Genghis Khan, but he's more than directly descended from Genghis Khan in the fact that he is actually Genghis Khan. He is the reincarnation of Genghis Khan. That's true. You can look it up. Yeah, hang on. Just got to adjust something. There we go. It was all a little bit askew. Yellow sausages. The one-legged man, but he's out there he's gone for the NSX this time. TJ, he is from the Netherlands. He is actually the twin brother of Miss Netherlands, who used to be a dude. He is no longer a dude, he's now a girl. Here's my one thing. Now, I'm not going to say anything about trans people. If you want to be trans, it's entirely down to you. But the Miss World and Miss each country competition is kind of predicated by the fact that you're not allowed to be genetically enhanced. So no fake boobs and no plastic surgery and all of that. So if you've had genetic surgery to change you from a man to a woman, doesn't it kind of discount you from the competition? Clearly not. Blaze Angliatelli is Italiano. He's gone for that Ferrari 458. That's quite a popular car on this racetrack. Tars back in the race again. Good race from him last time out. He is from the United States of America. Fuck yeah. Slow Seamus, going slowly in a Porsche. He is from the Emerald Isle, to be sure. Psycho Nurs. He is in that McLaren. He's from the UK. Ed Knight from Germany. He is one of the Germans. Roland OTR is in the BMW yet again. Looking pretty good in that BMW, of course, from United Kingdom. Mayhem, another Irish driver. He's gone for the NSX by the looks of things. Yeah, he's gone for that NSX. Rolando, another. Oh, he's a Belgian. So we've got some Germans and we've got some Belgians. Funny enough, we've got Belgians in our house tonight. There's Ronaldo, he is Belgian. Ren, not the one from Brian, he is German. He is not on the track yet, so he's not going to get a set time. Neither is Adam, who is decided to sit in the pits as well. So here we go. GMAC on pole. Yellow Sausages briefly joins him on the front row. TJ takes that second spot. Italian into the second row. What's Tars got? He is just behind it in fifth. Slow Seamus. What's he going to bring out of the woodwork for us? He's coming across the line now. Where does that time put him? No. Ooh. Who's that spinning across the line the wrong way? Slow Seamus still not across the line. All went horribly wrong. So it is GMAC and TJ on pole. Yellow Sausages third. Blaze is in fourth. Tars fifth. Roland in sixth. Ed Knight is in seventh. Eighth is Mayhem. Psycho in ninth. Slow Seamus in 10th. And then Ren and Rolando will be in 11th, 12th, and Adam in 13th because they did not set lap times. So we're just waiting for the clock to tick down. And the annoying thing is we have to wait for it to kick all the way down because those that didn't leave the pits haven't actually set a time. Really freaking annoying. In fact, because they haven't left the pits, the time is not going to tick down. Let's remind them they need to leave the pits because this is just stupid. Yeah, they need to leave the pits. They do not understand how this works. Yeah, so while they're sitting there, the time will not tick down, they will just leave them there. We can't start the race until they do. So one's out, two's out. That's Ren and Rolando out. And Adam is coming out, so we can finally get this underway, which will be awesome. There we go. Awesome. Qualifying is over. Over. There we go. That's how it's set. Alright, tyres. Make sure they've got their tyres on and ready to go. Everyone's in. Let's go. Boom shanker. So it is 7 laps round here. Just going to lose my voice there. Sardegna, it is. I don't know why it's done that. Right, let's just bring up the overlay ready to go. There we go. So 7 laps from the grid. How quickly can I get this done? Grid start with a full start check, which is always really important. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, 4 lights, 5 lights. Last light goes out, and we are racing. And we are away here at Sardegna B. Good little sparring of different cars. We'll have a little looky-see. Actually, I do need to bring up that because I want to see who is who. GMAC gets a really good start. He's gone for the WRX, which is an interesting choice here. I've not actually seen that much in the daily racing lobbies, but to be fair, this car's quite strong around here. TJ sticking with that McLaren 650S, which for me is a great car. Right up the back of GMAC. GMAC didn't get that right at all. Yellow Sausages in the NSX. He likes this car, and he will stick with them now. Now he's had his opportunity in the Supra, and he's seen he knows what the NSX can do, and he's having a little go. Roland, good race last time. A little coming together with me, but nothing that concerns me too much. It was one of those things, a racing incident. Nothing like when you get punted in the dailies. He's sticking with the BMW. Interesting choice, because the straight line between that BMW is not great. Ed Knight, he's gone for the Supra, the German driver. Bit wobbly coming out there, but manages to hold it together. Rolando from Belgium. And we've actually got a Belgian staying with us, a friend of my son's from Belgium who's over in the UK, and she is staying with us today, so I might get her to teach me something really insulting to say in Flemish. Flemish is what they speak, isn't it? Tars, just ahead in that Tenza from the United States, of course, just ahead of the Italian Blaze, who's opted to go with the Ferrari 458, and he's got another Ferrari just behind him. Another German driver in Ren 79. He started from the back of the grid because he didn't set qualifying time. He is having a little look though. Move made on the Atenza, and that's a double whammy made on Tars. Both Ferraris getting through, but Tars fighting back. Ren couldn't hold that position. There is some great battling in the back here. Slow Seamus in that Cayman. He is battling with Ren and Adam. It's all go between these guys. And you can see there is Ren now right up behind the back of that Atenza of Tars. Trying to make the move. Tars a little bit laggy. That'll be because he's so far away in the United States, of course. And if we head round, he's not able to make the move here. You get a bit of slipstream here, but it's difficult when the car in front of you is that laggy. He's having a look up the inside, considering a little punt into the back of the Ferrari. No doings though, did survive. Ren gets through though, and that's Slow Seamus who is behind that Ferrari. He also got through on Tars. So a couple of really good overtakes there. Back of the pack is Muck Mayhem from the Emerald Isle. He's also in that NSX. The Yellow Sausages has moved his way up into second place. Adam K, 1119. He's also in that Tenza, and he's just behind Tars now. He's dropping down that order, so a little bit of a Tenza battle between those two. The other Irish driver, Slow Seamus. He's not that slow because he's putting some pressure on the back of the Ferrari 458, which has the German driver Ren in it. And I don't know why my kids feel the need to keep opening and slamming the door. Yeah, it's because we've got company and they're showing off. Blaze from Italia. He's running in 7th position. Ed Knight's just ahead of him, 0.3 of a second. And the battle out in front hotting up as Yellow Sausages has taken the lead of this race. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch it. May have missed this overtake. Yeah, he'd already made the overtake. He's ahead of GMAC. So half a second the gap between him and GMAC now as he starts to try and pull away. He is a fan of the NSX. He drives it quite often, has driven it quite often, and seems to be able to get this car dialed in a lot more than most people. And he just puts in the fastest lap of the race. That's a 26.3 for Yellow Sausages. GMAC in second, he's got TJ behind him. At the moment, these guys seem to be the predominant top three. Of course, they're Black Flag drivers, which is why they're in the top three, because Black Flag's fucking awesome. Portugal says you useless potato. Thank you for sharing that absolute nugget of Portuguese wisdom. TJ from the Netherlands in third in that McLaren. So maybe, just maybe, the WRX is not a bad choice for this racetrack. There is the Flemish driver, Rolando, running 3.5 seconds back. And he's gone for an interesting choice in that Aston Martin. 3.5 seconds behind the front three, but got himself a nice little gap here on that four. We're already past Rory, just at that halfway point, and it's really hotting up, and he's put in the fastest lap of the race with a 1:25.3. A good solid lap from him. Ed Knight in the Supra, 2.5 seconds back. He's trying to close, but while Rolando's putting in laps like that, it's going to be difficult. 2 seconds down on the pace. 6.8 behind the leader. In sixth place, there is the Ferrari 458 of the Italian Blaze. And just behind, there's a little battle going on. We've got Ren there, we've got Tars, we've got Roland, we've got Adam. They're all on top of each other, vying for a way through. And you can see here that one little slip from any of these cars, and it really could be good night Vienna. The BMW holding that inside line, not going to let Adam make the move. But Adam's got a run on the back of that BMW, and with the slipstream could make this move as we head down towards turn one for lap number 5. Gets the run on the BMW, pulls out to the right hand side by side they go. The Atenza showing that predominant straight line speed that it has over the BMW M4, and heading down towards turn 1. Is Ronan going to be able to come back at him under braking? He's not, he's tucked in behind. That off the racetrack is Blaze. He's had a little problem. Can we see what happened to Blaze that's got him off the racetrack? So we can see here, he comes down into turn 1. Is he clipped from behind, or does he just gets it right under braking and costs himself a place there, or a few places actually? So very, very brutal when you're racing that close. It really does make a difference if you get it wrong. Roland is coming back at the Atenza of Adam just ahead, trying to find a way through. The Atenza doing everything he can to stop the nimble movement of that BMW M4, as Roland coming up behind into this biggest braking zone on the circuit, after turn 1 of course, but not able to get the move done. Rolando fought his way up to second place now. That hot lap just demonstrated why he is a force to be reckoned with here. Another 1:25 from him, this time a 25.2. The Belgian driver 3.5 seconds behind Yellow Sausages from the United Kingdom. Have we got time? We've got 2 laps remaining. We're on lap 6 here. We're on lap 6. Can't speak. 25.9 for Yellow Sausages. So he is finding some good pace in that Honda. But Rolando can get sub 25. And he's done a 25.3, 25.2, 25.5. He could well close that gap. Don't think there's enough time to close it enough to close and overtake Yellow Sausages. But good fight from him to get up to second. GMAC almost won last time out. A little penalty for him cost him a place. Ed Knight has made a move around TJ. Has TJ made an error, or was there a little touchy feely? Well, he's already ahead of him there, so we're not going to see from the replay what happened. It would be good if we if you could have like little buttons set. Here, Peter, I've got an idea for you. How about you do like if there's an overtake, the last 10 overtakes mapped to like 10 keys, and you can pick one and do it in a replay. That'd be freaking awesome. Because I don't want to do any work for myself. There he is, Ren. He's opened up a bit of a gap now. He's 1.2 behind the other German. The 2 German drivers running 4th and 5th. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Tars in the Atenza from the United States fought his way back up to 6th position, holding on in that top 6 as we move into the final lap of the race here at Sardegna. 2.4 seconds is the gap. Rolando is carving into it. What's his last lap time? Another 25.5. Yellow Sausage with a 26.3. He's done just enough, I think, to keep that NSX. That's a really, really sleek, swift Honda at the front of the pack. G-Mac trying to close. He's got another penalty. It was a penalty that cost him the win last time out. And if Ed Knight can close to within 1 second, then G-Mac's going to find himself... well, actually, he might serve the penalty. The penalty line, actually, is right by the start-finish line. So this could give Ed Knight a run on him out of the final corner. And he's close to within a second. So he's going to have a bit of slipstream off the back of that WRX as well. So I think G-Mac might find himself dropping outside the top 3. We see a little call for Go Seamus. Where is Seamus? There he is, Slow Seamus from the Emerald Isle. He is currently ahead of McMahon, the other Irish driver, and it is 2.8 seconds the gap for him and Roland just up ahead. 5.5 between him and his Irish compatriot, Diddly. There he is, McMahon in 10th position. We've had a few disconnections by the looks of things because that's the 10 we've got in the room. Yellow Sausages does take the win from Rolando. Ed Knight nicks that off G-Mac at the death. G-Mac coming across the line in 4th. Ren and Adam and Tars 5th, 6th and 7th. Roland will take 8th. 9th will be Slow Seamus. And McMahon brings up the rear. So NSX sandwiching the whole crowd there. But good race from the Belgian Rolando. Really, really good race from him. Roland again. Good race from him. It's been pretty clean thus far. Loving it. So there we go. That's 2 races down. Let's get one more underway, I think. Congratulations. Look at that. Black Flag. Black Flag driver winning yet again. Because Black Flag is freaking awesome. Right, give him the 1 minute warning. G-Max fucked off. He's given up on that car, I think. 1 min. Back shortly. Apologies for that. We are back with some qualifying. I should probably show you some qualifying cars, not the ones sitting in the pits. So Portugal Don, guess where he's from? Portugal, abso-fucking-lutely. 10 points to you. He's gone for, that's a crazy looking VGT of some sort, I think. We'll find out in a bit. That's Yellow Sausages, winner last time out. Good race from him. Psycho Ners, he's back in that 650S. Tars in the Atenza, staying in the room. XYZ ZYX. That is German for hello, my name is XYZ. I think. You keep getting kicked. What do you want me to do, airport hobo? If you live in an airport and you're a hobo, what do you expect? It's the cheap Wi-Fi you're using there. I like the colour scheme on there. Not much other livery on there, but I do quite like that colour scheme. There's TJ in that 650S. McMahon is back once again with the Renegade Master. He is the Irish driver. We'll see how he gets on this time round. Wasn't too quick last time. Ed Knight. There he is again, sticking around. Rolando, we want to get that guy recruited. Rolando, if you're watching, get onto YouTube and click the Discord link and join us. Because you is quick, brother. You is quick. And we've got someone that can speak your language, so we'll get him to shout at you. So Rolando, he's not Dutch, is he? The Belgian driver, really quick in that last race. 25.2 was his quickest lap in the last race. Slow Seamus, not as slow as you like to think he is. Ian Vincent raced with him before. He's pretty rapid, but he's not made it in time for this particular one. Kakalele, he's sitting in the pits, as is Ren. They don't want to qualify, which is entirely up to them, but they do need to leave the pits at the end, which would be good. Portugal Don is ahead on lap 2 of Yellow Sausages, but Yellow Sausages, is his lap going to be hampered a little bit because he is really tight behind that is it Renault or Peugeot? It's Renault, isn't it? I can't tell. Yeah, he's it's a Peugeot. So he's tucked right in behind him. Does the slipstream help? Yes, it does. That's a 1:26.1 for Yellow Sausages. Tars, when he crosses the line, what's his time going to be? There's quite a few coming across the line here. TJ puts himself second. McMahon, good lap from McMahon. Really good lap. Ed Knight, great qualifying lap. He puts himself on pole. So the times are tumbling. Rolando, he's going to try and have another blast, but I think he may have missed out because it is one hot lap qualifying. Has he managed to squeeze another lap? No, he hasn't. So he is not going to get another opportunity, and need to tell them leave pits because yeah, leave pits. There we go. Sorry, I just need to turn my headset down because I've got people on chat in the headset, and I keep hearing the word penis. I don't know what they're talking about, and TJ's probably talking about what he's having for dinner. Anyway, so leave pits. Are they going to leave the pits so we can get this done? It would be nice if they could, because by sitting in the pits they are just holding up the lobby, and I don't know any other way of starting without kicking them. I don't want to kick them. I don't want to have to kick them, but if they don't leave the lobby soon, I've got no choice really. Really got no choice. So come on, leave the pits. Leave the pits. Leave pits. Leave pits. There we go. It's over now anyway. Right, so here we go. Give them the tyres warning to make sure they get the right tyres, just in case anyone didn't. And then we go, boom, start race. Right, let's have it. Let's see what we got this time. Looking forward to this one. We saw some good racing last time, but Ed Knight chucked in a great lap with that DR. He's got a DR rating of E, so he doesn't race online much then. Or certainly doesn't race in the dailies if he's got an E. Or this, I suppose this very well could be a second account. It happens quite a lot, more than you would think. So Ed Knight, the German driver, is going to see us out from the pole position. That's 3 lights, that's 4 lights, 1 more light, and away we boom. Oh, jumps to start. That cost him, cost him loads, just jumping that start. And that allows Slow Seamus, Yellow Sausages, to get the run down to turn 1. And Slow Seamus in the Guinness livery car. And what else would you expect from the emerald green aisle than a Guinness car, a green Guinness Aston Martin. And that's, oh, sorry, no, Aston Martin, it's in the Jag. Ignore me, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I only do this on a regular basis. But there we go. So Seamus leads the way. To be sure. Yellow Sausages in the NSX, winner last time out. He's got TJ over the back of him, and it's not the first time TJ's been crawling up behind an Englishman. Portugal Don, the Portugueser, and we look at the nationalities in the front of the pack. What happened to Slow Seamus? Because he wasn't doing so badly. He wasn't being so slow. Oh, he just loses the back end onto the grass, and around he goes. So, sorry mate, but can't park that there, mate. So Slow Seamus was in the lead, but it's all gone horribly wrong. So we got a Brit out in the lead. We've got Dutchman just behind him, half a second back. We've got NSX and a McLaren. It's Irishman and Mayhem flying the emerald flag. 1.4 seconds back. Portugueser in 4th. We've got a German, XYZ. He is in 5th position. We've got Belgian in 6th. That's Rolando. We know how quick he is. He's much quicker race pace than he is in qualifying, clearly. But we'll see. Maybe he just gives himself a bit of a challenge by deliberately not qualifying super quick. He is all over the back of Portugal Don at the moment, trying desperately. Oh, the back end stepping out, slidey. Nothing he could do. Probably would have made it drifting around that corner had he not just got tagged. Well, I think it was Ed Knight tagged him coming through. Nothing he could have done about it. Racing incident all day long. So Slow Seamus is back up. Excuse me, through the order. And Psycho Ners also makes it up there into 9th. Rolando now at the back of the pack. It just goes to show that one little mistake. Sardegna is one of those racetracks where it's such a fast, frenetic racetrack, and it's only a minute and a half long as he makes the move on Psycho Ners up the inside. That's a good move there, although gets a bit squirrely on exit. Can he hold on? He does. It looks like he can. He's got the pace over Psycho Ners at the moment. Out in the lead, Yellow Sausages still holding on, but only just. That is TJ tucked in right behind him, desperately trying to find a way through. He's in that slipstream, but at the moment, Chris, that's Yellow Sausages, has the measure of the NSX and starting to find the measure of this racetrack. It is a Brit from a Dutchman, from a German. No, it's not. From the Portugueser makes his way through up into 3rd. That's the McGann of the German, tucked right in behind that space age looking VGT. Oh, I thought when he got on the grass there, I thought it was going to go horribly wrong. There's Ed Knight getting involved. That's a 3-way battle there for 3rd position. And all this allows, actually, with these 3 battling it out, it's just going to allow TJ and Yellow Sausages to disappear up the racetrack. And a little bit squirrely in that, and manages to hold it, just holding on for 5th position. And here we go, heading down to this big right-hander. This really sorts out the men from the boys. And all through safety. Again, the back end stepping out of that Supra. Ed Knight, and he's just put in the best purple sector there. Whether it sticks, I don't know. But Yellow Sausages, fastest man on the racetrack. Mayhem. It's not to be confused with the new Big Mac. It's a double patty and 4 bits of cheese and 97 slices of bread, and it's got Guinness poured all over it. The new Mayhem. By now, Tars is in 7th, the American driver. He is 2.5, and he's sandwiched between the 2 Irish drivers of Mayhem and Slow Seamus. But he wasn't slow with Seamus. He was incredibly quick, took the lead on lap 1. but just got a little bit brave with the loud pedal, and that Jaguars went spinning into a massive twirly, and he finds himself now down in 8th place. Behind him is Rolando. Yellow flag, that is Tars, and he has absolutely fucked that one up. Let's have a little look, see what happened to Tars. Into turn 1 he goes, catches, just gets on the loud pedal too much while on the sand, and that flings him off into the wall. So Tars has got a lot of work to do now to recover from that. He's going to find himself not quite at the back of the pack. Psycho Nurs just behind him, but he's going to have dirty tyres. So maybe Psycho Nurs can do something about that. The lead now with TJ has found a way past the yellowest of the sausages. Of all the sausages, he is the yellowest. But TJ now in the lead and pulling away, bold intents and purposes. He's opened up the gap to almost 1 second as Wiggy joining us in the room for some more shenanigans. This is where the men are separated from the boys. When the Welshman joins the room, we are representing. We need a Scot in here. We need a Scot in this room. Right now we've got the Englishman, we've got the Irishman, we've got the Welshman. Where's the Scotsman? I can feel a joke coming on. XYZ gets a little bit wide into turn 1, and that allows Portugal Don just to get that Citroen in and through. But XYZ holding the inside line, retakes 3rd, and gets that McGann into a much better position. But these two still duking it out for 3rd position. Ignite is out of that battle now, 4.1 seconds back. Rolando not finding the pace he had in that last race, 26.1 his best lap. That's almost a second slower than we saw from Rolando last time out. And did Rolando just disappear? So we've lost 3 from this race. 3 rage-quitting weirdos. I'm wondering actually if those 2 Irish guys, if those 3 were on the same connection. Because we have the 2 Irish guys, they're gone. We've got Rolando, he's gone as well. Were they all sharing an internet connection? And is that internet connection now just been unplugged by their mummy? To be sure, who knows? So we've just got the Englishman now, and there's a Welshman waiting in the lobby. Lap 5 is finishing. This is the penultimate lap just starting. TJ leads by 5/100ths of a second. 5/10ths of a second ahead of the yellowest of the sausages, who's back amongst the fold. He has been waiting for a operation for a fucking age, and the NHS just keep fucking him about. Needs to sort out. But the thing is, he's got 1 leg. Well, he's got 1 working leg, and he's still freaking quicker than me. Juan Gonzalez is joining the room. Hello, Juan. XYZZYX. That's a really original name. Must have been ages to come up with that. A 25.4. That's the second fastest time we have seen thus far in the Daily Showdown. 25.2 goes to Rolando, but he's gone now, so he can stick the accolades right up his bum. Portugal Don. There he is running in 4th position. Yeah, I love the look of that Citroen VGT crazy looking machine. They all kind of left at the same time. I don't know what happened with them. Ignite in 5th position in that Supra. He's not catching the other German. So we've got the 2 German drivers, 2.8 seconds apart. And they're marching after Portugal. He's trying to make a move on Portugal. Is that a wise decision in this day and age? Portugal have got a lot of allies in Europe. The German really doesn't want to be picking on the Portuguese. But at least it's not Poland. So TJ leads the way by half a second ahead of Yellow Sausages. 3.5 seconds as Portugal Don makes that move. It took him a while to get it done, but he did get it done. But these two have been battling it out for 3rd place the whole race. Really good battling as well between these two to try and find their way through. He is ahead though as we're in lap 7, final lap of the race. There is Portugal Don, and behind him, that is the German XYZZYX. Shane Rolando's gone actually. I wanted to see if we could get him involved in some black flag. This is a twofold thing. This is for a bit of fun, obviously, but it's also to see if we can get some new drivers into the fold, some some drivers that have got good quality, but also don't drive like absolute spunk monkeys. So there we go. Ed Knight is the other German. You can see that battle ahead, but it doesn't look like now XYZ is going to get the measure of this Citroen as we just go to complete the last lap. Here is TJ, rounds that final corner. He's managed to hold on. This is 2 wins from 3 for TJ. Lucked out with the first one, GMAC fucking things up, but TJ comes through, takes the win here, quite comfortably in the end. Not. Yellow Sausage right in behind him. Portugal Don in third. Fourth was XYZ in the end. Ed Knight, the other German, he comes home in fifth. There is Tars in sixth place. He's been sixth pretty much his whole race, apart from that little shenanigan where he crashed. And then 6 tenths of a second to Psycho Nurse. They're just coming through now. And does Psycho Nurse nicking it out of the last corner to take 6th place, dropping Tars down to 7th. Absolutely gutted. Right, racing is done. Now, unfortunately, I can't continue. I have a surprise guest. So I've been ordered to hand the lobby over. So what we're going to do, we're going to shut down this lobby. New lobby will be opened by TJ very, very shortly. I'm just going to let everybody know that that's going to happen. Hang on. This lobby closing. There we go, just letting everybody know so that I can shut down the lobby. Give everyone a chance to see that. Wait for Fintra to get in so we can see it, and then I'll shut it down. So TJ's going to go off and start the new lobby. I'll hang around and just direct everyone there. VR46 Fintro. Is he related to our very own VR46, maybe? Probably not. I'm sure we would know by now if he had a relation that was racing on Gran Turismo. Maybe it's one he doesn't know about. They're brothers from other mothers. Let's thank everybody and then shut this down. New lobby coming. There we go. Awesome. Thank you very much for joining me. I wish I could hang around. This has been really, really good fun, actually. But we have a guest, and I've been ordered by the missus to pretend that I'm a grown up and do grown up things. I will try and jump back on in probably an hour or so if I can get away with it. Laters, doofuses.